All right. Hello. I am back with the hair progress, and we're going to pick up where we left off. So I kind of had to rewatch the last stream a little bit, the last couple of minutes, just to kind of remember where I left off because it's been a couple of days. Um, yeah, I think one of the things that I wanted to do was really refine more these curves which are defining the flow of the hair. And so if I take a look at this, yeah, I think the flow of hair wasn't I wasn't 100% confident on the last time. On top of that, one thing is that his the back of his hair is veering towards the left, which is definitely something that I don't want. I want the hair to be symmetrical, and I kind of wanted to define this area where it splits off into the forward bangs a little bit more back. Because, again, remember, something that I realized is that I want that separation to be defined by the line that goes around his head, uh, starting from in front of the ears, right? So around that line from in front of his ears, I want the bangs to pretty much start. And here it's a little forward, and I kind of want it a little bit more back. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is the good thing about having a procedural workflow and why I like Houdini so much is that you're able to just kind of go back and then everything will adjust accordingly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on these curves a bit more. And a thought that I had is actually separating these curves. So I'll use this node for how do I say it? I mean, back hair curves, and I'll add in another draw curve node, and call this bangs hair curves, for the lack of a better name. Okay, so now what I kind of want to do is I actually want to clear this. So I'm going to hit the clear button like that. Let's see. Clear stroke history. And so yeah, and here I'm going to work on the back portion of his head. And let me just line up these views here. So yeah, what I want to do is I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to come to our draw mode. Kind of want to adjust these a little bit. And I want to start from. So yeah, let's remember. I want to start from the. Yeah, I just want to start on this side of his head. So if I just start at the ear, work my way up. So I can try to remember this spot, basically. And I can just. Is there any way to lock the gimbal there? Okay, yeah, there we go. So again, just follow that line up his head. I kind of want to be able to follow the curvature. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of start here. And then I'm just going to go straight back. I'll try to do the same here. Maybe I should come on this side. Let's try to. It's too far. I wonder if there's like a symmetry node because I just want to be able to see if I can mirror on the what is that? The Z axis. Let me just take a look. I'm not sure if there's like a mirror. No, does that work? Let's see. I wonder if that's mirroring like the geometry mirror. Can I group these? Never mind. I guess for now, let me just try to draw this out. Just come down like that. And what I want to see is, I wonder if I just template this. Oh, wait a second. I need to. Right now, I'm still using the cached version. If I just switch this to live. Oh, yeah. Look at all that hair. That's interesting. I'm just wondering the why when I template the output, it's not showing me the updated flow based on the curves that I'm doing. It's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Why is it not working? It's because I have this in the way? Oh, it is. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. When I put this draw curves node here, it's kind of overriding the previous node here. So and this node has no strokes. So yeah, that's why that's happening. So what I can do instead of doing that is let me set up a merge node instead. Just gonna grab these two, do a merge, and do something like that. I'm just getting a warning here. I just want to take a look at that. A mismatch of attributes on inputs was detected. I think that should be fine. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue, really. So yeah. Okay, so now if I view this, or actually, let me review the merge. Yeah, I'll view the merge, and then I will template the actual hair. And yeah, we can see now better representation of what's happening. So let me just keep going a little bit. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna add a little bit of flow on the side of his head. Am I on the right node actually? Nope, I'm not. That's the one. That's yeah. I really do want to figure out how that mirror node works. Is it attribute mirror, capture mirror? No, so it's not any of these. Attribute mirror? Because I. Ooh. Sorry if I'm just kind of speaking a little bit gibberish right now. I'm just trying to figure out how I can mirror these. I'm just going to make these a different color. I just want to see if this mirror node does what I want. Well, let me adjust this mirror direction. Yeah, this isn't the best way to use this. I don't know. I'll figure that out eventually. Anyways, sorry if I'm a little out of it, guys. Yeah, bit of a long day. All right. Keep forgetting. That's what happens. Um, yeah, sorry about this. Gonna clear it. I'm just gonna start again. All right. Here, work our way up. So bangs are gonna start like, let's say, around here. Go there and just work my way back. Uh, it's funny. I am thinking about what grooming artists actually go through, and I'm sure they are going to be a lot more, definitely more efficient than I am. But at the same time, they go through a lot of, they must go through a lot of meticulous detail in order to get, you know, sort of complex grooms that we see. Uh, so yeah, no, I mean, I definitely have a lot more appreciation for this kind of stuff that you see in, movies and TV shows and whatnot. Come around the ear, something like that. Sorry, just answering a quick message there. Yeah, okay. I think generally speaking, yeah, I'm okay with the flow of the back. Something that I want to try is maybe adding a little bit of flow just to the sides. At the very least, just something that points downwards to his ears. So yeah, something like that. Okay, so now let me go to the other curve node, and now let's start drawing the bangs. Now this can be, whoops, a little bit more interesting. I just want to try to take a look at the reference. Hey, what's happening? Whoa, what's happening? I'm cooking something. Wondering what's cooking. Just hit escape, honestly. And yeah, something happened. Huh. Huh. Okay, so yeah, there was a slight error just because of the I interrupted the cook. Uh, I am a little confused about what's happening there. Yeah, what is happening here? Did I set this up properly? I'm just recreating this node, just copying the original. All right, let's just keep working on the curves. That's a lot. Yeah, this not really the most interesting stream right now, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. Um, but yeah, just trying to focus on these curves. Really trying to get these down. All right, let's see. If I template, can I view this? How do I restart this cook? Which is interesting. Never had this issue before exactly. I don't really like this new layout for the UI for the node information. It's just a little bit different from the old one. I know that there is a method of overriding it, so that way you can see the old layouts. And I think I might eventually do that, just because yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of how this is laid out right now. Just wondering how to. Oh, here we go. Cook and refresh. Okay, that's one. Cook and refresh that. I guess I'm just gonna go through all of these and. Oh wait, there we go. Now, as I start clicking on these, there we go. Just move that out of the way. That. So what happened here? There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, so I think now everything is calculated, although wondering why this isn't working. Do I not have this map set up? I guess I do. Huh, why does this not want to? Okay, cool. At least now I can see it. All right. And you know what? Now we can actually take a look at the results of the curves being adjusted. To be honest, again, I mean, I don't know how much of a difference it really made at the end. Let me see. We're still live. Yeah. Something else I want to try is maybe I'll keep this with the bang curves. Or maybe I'll create another one. And this will be. Let's make these green or something. And these will be for the tails. Side tails. Hair curves. I don't know. I'm just naming these as I go. And yeah, let's try to hit enter and we start drawing. Now, on the other side. something like that. And okay, at least we got that. I think that's the best I'm gonna get in terms of the placement of the separation. How is the actual flow of the bangs look? I just need to view that. You know, in terms of that, I think the flow is actually a little bit better. I think I want to do a little bit more. I just want to make sure that these small guides are not pointing backwards necessarily. So let's go back here, and I want to make sure I'm on the right node. You know what? Maybe let's just view it here. And maybe I can template the this one instead. It's a little difficult to see, but anyways, I just want to look back on my. I mean, to be honest, at this point, there's not really much more I can do in terms of the flow that I can really affect this meaningfully, at least with these initial curves. Yeah, not exactly the cleanest curves ever, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's the best I'm gonna get in this case. Okay, I guess so. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it there. Um, yeah. So I mean, something that she does in the video is add secondary curves. If I here. And to be honest, she actually did something similar to what we did, adding another draw curves node and using a merge to bring everything together.
Alright, I think I cleaned most of them now, so
Yeah, I think in my case, the secondary layer of curves is going to have very minimal effects. I could give it a try, but yeah, it is. It's not really much of an effect that I can do really. And yeah, on top of that, she made the secondary layer of curves to get rid of some problem areas in that situation. For me, I once the flow is pretty much defined, there's not really much that I can really add. At least that's my perspective on it. Um, Again, with the good thing about this setup is that I could always go back and I could always adjust accordingly. So, for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. So, I'm going to take a look at what her next step is. But before I do that, I just want to remember that I should cash this out. So, you know what? Actually, I can kind of I can see what this looks like from before and after. So, okay, so there is a somewhat of a more meaningful difference. And yeah, you know what? Despite it being subtle, um, yeah, I think I do prefer the flow better on the new on the live notes. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cash this out. Um, but yeah, what I'm gonna do instead is I'm going to version this up. Oh, I could have just okay. That's a little nicer. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna do like a dot v2 or something, and I'm going to save the disk, and I'm going to reload the geometry. I just want to open up the folder, and yeah, okay. So that's what I got. If I wanted to make this a little bit more complete, what I could have done is I could have given each of these its own cache. So that way, I can save out these curves individually, and I can choose how to mix and match from there. But for this, for the sake of this, I'm just going to keep it as is. All right. So with that adjusted, let us take a look and see what the next thing is to do.
So now that I'm kind of happy with my bed situation, what I can create now is the other one that I've just added right now with this lift. So I create another bed.
Oh,
For
that's
these
interesting.
ones, I think I want a bit more length on this one, so I'm just going to put another length before that.
Okay, so at this point, she's just kind of refining using the tools that we've already kind of gone through. What's interesting is that she's using um, a bend bend guide process and using the lift map to actually define where it's affecting. So yeah, at this point, it's really I really just have to kind of figure this out on my own in terms of getting the proper look that I want. So something that I want to try to fix is this whole back portion, just because that it's again it's lifting up. There's a lot more volume than I had anticipated, and yeah, there's the issue of the length actually that I do kind of want to be able to fix as well. Where am I? Okay, yeah. So let me take a look. I just want to check how long I've been streaming for. It's already been 45 minutes. Um, so I'm probably gonna hop off in like 15 minutes or so. But let's see what I can do in that time. Perhaps let me go back to this length map situation. We'll just untemplate that. Yeah, what's really getting to me is like this degree of separation. Like I know I wanted it to be in layers, but like that's kind of pushing it. I wonder if I can blend the map. Which map am I using actually? I am using the length map. So let me just do this. Visualizers on, I guess. And I just want to template this. Yeah, that's crazy. And you know what? Yeah, there's like a very sharp change in terms of that. So I'm gonna try to blend this as much as I can. Am I doing this? Is this helping? Yeah, it is doing something. Okay. Yeah, so right now I'm just trying to blend this as much as I can. But the thing is that I still want the length. Yeah, I don't know. And I'm just trying to undo that. Okay. All right, you know what? Let me just take a look at the values for this. Whoops. Yeah, so I mean, like over here, I'm hitting like values of like 11. Then I'm coming over here, I'm hitting 15 at its like peak. Yeah, so you know what? I think, yeah, I think the length was just really drastic on this backside here. So I'm wondering if I should kind of redo this. Did I not make a length map for the front? I think I kept the length the same in the front. It's just the default. That's interesting. All right. It's very subtle, but yeah. Okay, anyways. Yeah, the change is so drastic here, so I need to bump this up. I think what I need to do is bump up this area instead of bringing the rest of it down because I do want the length. So I need bigger values here. So the biggest value is 15, so now let's set this to, geez, let's see. I still want to do this in layers, that's the thing. I need to better, do this. How do I do this? If I just kind of start again, to be honest, I mean, like, I just get rid of hair here. This volume thing, yeah, change this to screen or surface. Okay, so you know what? What I'll do is I'll try to. I'm gonna hit this with a value of 15 near the bottom. That is about the longest that I want to go. It's gonna come around here. So let's just do something like that. Did I miss something? Yeah, never mind. So we'll do something like that, and I maybe a little bit more here. I don't want to try to make too many sections. The most I'm gonna do is like 3. So right now I am just going to blend this up. Hit it with a value of 15 and just blend up as much as I can. Blend and blend and blend. Just gonna hit it again. Here I'm gonna hit it with the value of like, again, I gotta make this subtle, maybe 12. And just blend the hell out of this. I do want the length. I gotta make sure that I'm not blending the length out of this. I wonder if I template this instead, if I'll get a better idea of how this works. Or actually, you know what? Maybe I have a better idea. I'm just going to hit everything with a value of 15. Everything in the back gets a value of 15, and then I'll work my way down instead. Everything gets long hair. Everything. Okay. So yeah, now I'm just bringing this up to the ear line. Everything at this point, yeah. Gets a value of 15. Long hair everywhere. So now I want to work my way down. I think the lowest I'm going to go in terms of hair is maybe 12 this time. I got to keep it subtle. So I'm just going to paint this back on. Value of 12. And now I just got to blend this. Blend it out. Yeah, I think the length is looking a little better in that sense. Then next I want to go, let's say 14. Let's do 13.5. Yeah, I want to just paint all of that right there. And again, just blend, blend it all out. So yeah, you know what? I'm liking that more. But I still need a little bit more length. I could do something like an attribute add or something like that, but I really just want to be able to define it in here, like in the paint node. But to be honest, I mean, I am getting more or less the length that I want. If I really take a look at the length, I mean, the the longest part of his hair is going to reach around the midpoint, or like, yeah, about the midpoint of his back. Yeah, basically here. So I mean, like, the midpoint of his back would be like somewhere around here. So, I am pretty much getting the length that I want. So you know what? I think I'm okay with this. Just want to take a look at these values here. Maybe I'll ease these up a bit. I'm wondering what is this? Where is that coming from? It's coming from his ear. Or maybe not. I don't know. It's like somewhere here under the. Don't mind the background music. I just have like, just a random music, random movie in the background. I think these are coming from his ears here. This is a mess of values. I'm not gonna lie, but I am getting, a little bit decent results at least. I think I need to fix these because I'm starting to hit the front of the head. I'm starting to hit the bangs, and I don't want it that long. Nope. I am forever working on this. Yeah, definitely more of an appreciation for grooming artists. Yeah, I think in terms of length, that's the best I got. Okay, so next time I think I'm going to try to tackle this issue with the lift in the back of the head because it should not be sticking up this far back. It should be flowing downwards. So I'm just going to put that as a reminder for myself to use the guide processes to fix the length, not the length, the not the curvature either. The lift, fix the lift of the hair in the back. Okay, and to be honest, yeah, I don't know. Hopefully that work made it a little bit better. The length I think works a lot better now. But yeah, I just really have to fix like the poofiness of all this. So yeah, until next time, I will see you guys then. I'm just going to save a new construction. This will be construction 10. Cool. And that's it for today. Later.